Rock Canyon, hard desert and winding highways. Explore the terrain and earn cash and car parts by completing a mission or any skills challenge. I'll call with more instructions shortly. Oh, and stay out of the casinos.
Humiliate these kids.
My name is Julian Garrity. I'm the creative director on The Crew. What we're really focusing on is the RPG aspect, the depth of the game. So this whole loop, basically, gameplay loop of doing challenges, skills, missions, all of these thousands of activities that we have in the game. And what you get from that, the XP, the cash, and the parts, and then applying those parts with our in-depth customization system where we can pull apart the car, see inside the engine, apply the parts, see what difference that it's making to the performance, and then build the vehicle back up. The other aspect is this real attachment to your vehicle. I've got a car and it's a really rubbish car, but I love it because it's my space and everything, and that's something that we don't really see in video game races much anymore, because you're going from one car to the next, to the next, to the next. Of course, we've got tens and tens of cars, but we really want people to be playing with one car and taking that everywhere. So for example, the Camaro, you can drive it on streets, of course, with a street tuning kit, off-road on dirt with a dirt tuning kit, completely off-road with a raid tuning kit, which is, you know, no dirt pass necessary, over hills, stuff like that. So it's really taking that one car and taking it all the way through all of the gameplay experiences that we have in the game. To drive from, let's say, Los Angeles to New York takes about an hour and a half in a good car driving on the streets. If you're going pure off-road, about 2 hours and a half. To give you a sense of size comparison for the cities and the complexity of the cities, our New York is about the same as Grand Theft Auto's Liberty City. There are a lot of complexities in creating such a massive world that's interesting everywhere you go. So the first thing we do is really work on getting the unique style and feel of the city, the soul of the city.
Miami. Blue skies, white beaches, and open roads. Get acquainted with the terrain and complete a mission or any skill challenges while you're at it. We've got work to do here.
So our New York is going to look and feel different architecturally and in terms of structure to our Miami, of course. But the weather has to change, the lighting has to change. And that means that we have to have all of these different ecosystems with different vegetation, architectures for the whole of the area. But it's also the type of gameplay that you're going to be running into in these different kinds of areas. They're always going to change too. So it's a logical progression from the start of the game in Detroit to the end of the game in Los Angeles, where you'll be doing circuit racing. So the RPG part is a really big part for us. It really is about doing skills, challenges, missions, getting experience, cash, and parts, and applying those to your vehicles, making sure that that vehicle is as good as it possibly can be. Every vehicle is a 19-piece puzzle. So you can imagine going into the vehicles and making sure that every part for your level, your player level, is as good as it possibly can be. And that's for every car that you're going to be able to drive. So maybe you're going to have a level 300 Camaro, but a level 400 Lamborghini in your garage. That type of thing is core to the depth of the game, basically.
A smuggling ring runs shipments through South Beach. I'll be watching your performance as individuals, but you can be certain that it'll take a group effort to take that monster down.
What we're doing is we're giving you a great selection of cars at the beginning, and you're going to be able to take those and customize them in terms of different gameplay kits. So going from streets in the first zone to dirt tracks in the second, to perf, super fast, very extravagant customizations in Miami, and then in the last two zones a different customization and gameplay type for your vehicle. And that's really how we see the progression within the game. It's not in terms of the quality of the car, it's in terms of the different types of gameplay experiences that you'll access. So the Crew is exclusively on next gen, Xbox One and PS4, with a PC version coming a little bit later on in early 2014.